Hello everyone. Welcome back for another Lunch and Learn session. I hope you are having a great week. As many of you know, it's summertime, so probably some of you are already, enjoying your holidays. Or if you are watching this offline, as usual, feel free to reach out to us if you have any questions. Today we have a really special session regarding ethical AI and Salesforce, and we have, as far as I know, a brand new speaker to our group. Without further ado, I bring Ketan Kumar to us. Hi, Ketan Kumar, how are you doing?
Hello, hi. Here you go. Thank you so much for introducing me. Hello, everyone. Thank you for this opportunity today. My name is Ketan Kumar Patel. I am a senior business application architect at Wind River. I hold 13 Salesforce certification. I am certified Salesforce system and application architect. Today, I'm very excited to talk about something important, which is becoming more critical every day. It is ethical AI integration, specifically for Salesforce. We all know about the AI and how useful it is, right? So many of us and already started using it in our daily lives. It help us write the messages. um, it helps us plan our day, and even it suggests what we can watch on online or what we can buy online. AI can do like simple tasks faster. It understands large amounts of data very quickly. It gives us results fast. It makes things more efficient, and it also helps resolve hard problems in just seconds. AI is being used in many areas, from finding disease in healthcare to helping businesses manage their work better. It helping us work smarter and making our life easier for many people. Um,
Thank you, Kenta Kumar. Before we jump into the session, sorry, just to be sure, we are not yet sharing your screen, so I'm not sure if you are already presenting your slides, your screen.
uh,
So let me just enable. So as usual, I was just doing a welcoming as usual. So as usual for everyone watching it, if you have any questions and if you are watching live, feel free to use the chat to share your questions. If you are watching this offline, as usual, feel free to reach out to us or even Ketan Kumar. Ketan Kumar, I guess, will be sharing the contacts with you at the end of this session. So then you can reach out if you have any questions regarding the content. Okay. Without further ado, I'm going to just enable the slides, and if you are happy, Ketan Kumar, you can take over. All good?
yeah, thank you.
Thank
Um, yeah, sorry, I already started from beginning. But let me just start from where I left off. So we all know about the AI and how useful it is. Many of us already started using it in our daily lives. It helps us write the messages, plan our day, even suggest what we can watch or buy. AI can also do simple tasks faster, understand large amount of data, and gives us result more quickly. It makes things more efficient and helps solves hard problem in just few seconds. AI is being used in many areas, from finding disease in healthcare to helping business manage their work better. It's helping us work smarter and making lives easier for many of us. Um, if you consider AI, it's like, for me, it's like a superhero, and we feel empowered using AI. But if we don't use the AI in the right way, it can do the more harm than a good, because it is so powerful. Using it carelessly or without understanding can lead it to the serious problems. Back in 2002, when I was in the 10th grade, I watched the movie Spider-Man. I'm not sure many of us have seen that movie, but I'm thinking this is a very famous movie. So most of us have already seen that. That famous movie has a very famous line. Uncle Ben says, with the great power comes with the great responsibility. That line has always stuck with me, and now I feel like AI is kind of like that superhero. It is powerful, it can do the amazing things, but just like a Spider-Man needed a guidance from Uncle Ben, AI also needs some kind of direction and responsibility from all of us. In this world, AI, in this AI world, in this AI world, that guide is ethics, doing the right thing the right way. Today, we will talk about how to use AI in Salesforce the right way. So it's helpful and fair for everyone. Let me show you what we are going to talk about today. First, we will see how AI is used in Salesforce. Then, what problem comes with AI, like privacy and unfair decisions. Next, I will show you a simple plan for using AI the right way. And at the end, we will talk about the real ideas you can use at the work. This is useful for everyone, not just the technical people. But if you use Salesforce as a like salesperson or an admin or a service agent, you are a part of the Salesforce AI story. Let's look at the transformative power of the AI in Salesforce. Many of us currently using some sort of AI in our Salesforce environment. Salesforce mainly call it as a Salesforce mainly call it as a Einstein AI platform, which is integrated across the various Salesforce ecosystem and Salesforce cloud. For example, it integrated with Sales Cloud, Service Cloud, Marketing Cloud, e-commerce cloud, and there are many. There are mainly three types of AI tools Salesforce currently offers. First is a predictive AI, second is a generative AI, and third is a agent force. So what is predictive AI? So it uses the machine learning to analyze data and predict the outcomes. And in that predictive AI, there are two offerings. One is Einstein opportunity scoring, which basically scores lead and opportunity from 1 to 99. And based on the conversation and the activity happened on that particular lead or opportunity, uh, and based on that data, AI helping sales team to prioritize the high value prospect. Example, it can guess if customer is about to leave, then it will tell the sales team to reach out to the customer and find out why he is leaving. Another example is it can tell which customer is mostly like to buy something really soon. Second tool in the predictive AI is Einstein forecasting. It provides accurate sales prediction by analyzing historical data and current trends. This means AI helps sales team know better which customer is most likely to buy our product. For example, if like 100 people are visiting a company website, then AI can quickly tell which of the five are most serious lead, and it can also tell if the lead is not ready. So it saves our time and energy. The second AI tool Salesforce offer is generative AI. It is similar to the chat GPT, which helps us like create contents and automate things. It includes Einstein GPT, which helps sales team to generate personalized emails to the customer, draft the call summaries between agents and customer, and it responses using the natural language processing model NLP, which is integrated with CRM data. So basically, it looks at the data and all the previous conversation on that record and help you create the responses accordingly. In the generative AI, the second thing is it's Einstein for flow. It helps build workflows from natural language prompt. Basically, it tries to automate processes like sending notification when opportunities are created, or sending a notification to the VP of sales when opportunity is closed one. So we just need to provide like a natural language prompt, and it automatically builds all those workflows behind the scene. The third offering Salesforce does is Agent Force, a suite for automation, AI agents for 24/7 customer and employee support. It is capable of handling tasks like answering customer queries, managing orders, or escalating complex issues to human agents. With the natural language tools, a chatbot can answer questions like a real person. For example, um, if we ask a question about our order, AI gives the answer without waiting for a human agent. And if we call a customer support, and that customer is using like a Salesforce customer community with Agent Force, and if customer requests a return, then it can ask a bunch of questions like it's a human support, and then based on those questions it fill out the required information and help customer return the item. It also helps generate the shipping label. So AI now started helping where previously we needed a human help. And if there is a something complex, it can redirect to the human agent. And AI also learn from all the previous conversations, and it will be ready to serve the next customer with all their previous knowledge. AI can help a lot, but if we are not careful enough, then it can also go in the wrong direction. That's why we must use AI carefully, more ethically. What are some of the challenges with the AI? Let's look at the first challenge, the privacy challenge. Privacy means keeping a personal data safe. Let's look at the two easy example. If we are searching, if we are trying to buy a shoes online and we are searching online, later that ad for the shoes follows us everywhere. Even if we are checking the weather application, or if we are checking like a media feed, or even we are looking at our emails, that ads follows us everywhere. If we fill out the form for like insurance inquiry, then suddenly we started receiving calls from everyone. Even we receive call from a car insurance company, home insurance company, or a car loan, or even a home loan. So basically our information is shared across the globe, and it is used for something else which we have never intended. How do we feel about it? Not good, right? So here are three main problems here. Companies collect too much data. They don't always ask clearly why they are collecting this data and for what they are collecting this data. People don't know or care how their data is being used. Many of us, many of us know what these companies do with the AI and customer data. We don't know. If we are not sure, that's still okay. But most people don't know. But it's important to start thinking in that direction now. The second challenge is a fairness challenge. Fairness means AI should treat everyone equally. Here are two unfair examples. An AI gives high score to big cities and low score to small towns just because past data says so. An AI gives better customer service to men than the woman because past service data was unfair. This happens when the AI model learns from unfair data. AI doesn't have a brain like us. Its brain is the data what it consumes. It doesn't know anything better than us as a human. It just simply copies what it sees and remember. One company had a customer across the globe. Let's look at one example. One company had a customer across the globe, and the customers interacts with them in many languages. But that customer found that their AI chatbot was answering faster to the English speaking customer. Why this happened? So this happened because more information are available in English than other languages. So its model got trained much better and faster with English than the other language. There is another business challenge here: how they train the model to make sure all age groups gets the same chance. So we looked at two challenges so far. First one was privacy, and the second was fairness. So now let's look at the plan how to fix these problems. It has four parts. One is privacy, ask before using our data. Second is fairness, make sure AI treats all people fairly. Third is transparency, show how the AI makes decisions. And fourth is governance, have people in charge of checking AI regularly. Think of these are like a four Avengers. They each have their own superpower, but they only win if they work together as a team. Let's look at the privacy protection ideas. So here are four things we can do to keep our data safe. First, collect less data. Only ask what we need. Example, if you just need an email, don't ask for birthday. If we are selling a shirt, you don't need someone's home address until they buy the shirt. Second, hide the personal information. So when we are reviewing the customer data for reporting, replace the real name with a fake name in the reports. Example, use the code number instead of name. Ask customers clear consent. Example, add a checkbox that says I agree to share my information and let user choose what they want to get in their emails. Follow the rules. Read about the GDPR and all other privacy law across the globe and make sure your application or your website follows the correct law in at the correct geolocation. You can even ask your legal team to help on check on this. Let's now look at a couple of positive scenario. First scenario, a hospital uses Salesforce cloud to manage their patient information. They added a consent management feature so that every time a patient sign up or came in for a checkup, the hospital staff would ask them clear questions like, do you give permission to share your medical history with other doctors? Would you like to receive health tips by email or text? So what they have done right here. So instead of assuming consent, the hospital made sure patient knew exactly how their data would be used. Patient had full control. They could say yes to some things and they could say no to other things. So why this matters? So in healthcare, privacy is everything, and using AI to predict patient need is great, but only when data is shared with the permission. This hospital built trust and avoided legal risk by putting the patient first. Let's look at the second positive scenario. A retail company used Salesforce Marketing Cloud. When people signed up for the email, the form showed up a separate checkboxes for promotion, new product launches, monthly newsletters, sharing data with partners. Each box had a simple explanation. Customer could choose what they wanted or nothing at all. So what they have done right here. So instead of one confusing I agree button, they gave a transparent, easy choices to choose to the customer. And why this matters? So AI tool can analyze email engagements, but it is unethical to use their personal information without the clear consent. So this company basically avoided spam emails or spam complaints and build a stronger customer loyalty by being honest. So let's look at How? Let's now look at the making AI fair. To keep AI fair, we can do three things: fix the training data, fix the training data. Example, if our data has only young people, it will not work well for the older people. So we need to add more example from the older people if we want a fair scoring. Use better rules. Example, add checks in the code that stop unfair scoring. Train our model to a value different. Train our model to value a different success type, not just one success type. Third, check results often. Example, look at who is getting the high and low score and use a chart to compare group and spot the unfairness. Let's look at the two AI bias scenario. So first scenario, an HR team was using an AI tool and that is connected to the Salesforce to review all the job applications and it also rates the resume from 1 to 10. The Salesforce AI helped speed up things by highlighting like top candidates, but after a few months, HR team had noticed that fewer women were being selected for interview, even though they had the right skills. So what went wrong here? So the AI was trained on companies' past hiring data, and in the past, most people hired were men, especially the technical jobs. So the AI learned to give a higher score to male candidate, even if a woman had a same or a better experience. So what they have done after this? What they have done the right things. So the HR team stopped and asked why this is happening. That's the first thing. They recognize the problem. The second, they worked with their Salesforce and data teams to retrain their AI model and removing bias pattern. They also added rules to check fairness in every step. So what was the outcome after these fixes? So after these fixes, more diverse candidate gets interviews and hiring become more fair and balanced. So AI doesn't think like a human, it just follows the data. If our old data is unfair, your AI will be unfair too. That's why it's very important to test the correct bias early. The second example is a college tutoring example. So one college is using an AI system which is connected to a Salesforce to help match the students with the tutor. The goal here was to give each student a tutor who fits their learning style and subject needs. For example, helping with math, writing, or a science exam or science questions. At first, the AI seems to be working very well, but it quickly paired student and tutor based on the grade, schedule, and the past performance. But then something strange happened. Some student, especially those who were like non-native English speakers or had a learning disabilities, they were all getting matched at all. They were not even getting matched at all, or they were sent to a same tutor every single time. So what went wrong? The AI was trained mostly on the past tutoring data, which didn't include the wide mix of student type. It also gave more weight to the GPA and ignored the personal learning challenges or preferences. Because of that, it skipped students who didn't fit the typical profile the AI had learned from what they did right here. So after this, they found out what they did right here. So the school's IT and student support team reviewed the AI matching process. They added the diversity checks so the system would notice if certain groups were getting left out. They also included new data like if student preferred one-on-one support, if student was from an ESL background, if student has an accessibility need. And after all these fix and updates, all the students were matched more fairly, and satisfaction with the tutoring program has improved. So AI worked fast, but it doesn't always understand the fairness. So we must double check who is being left out and fix it early. Ethics in AI means including everyone, not just those who fits old patterns. Let's look at the governance. So governance means having some people check AI regularly. Here are four easy ideas. First, make like a small group of people who can review our AI tool. Second, give these people a clear jobs. One person can check the data, another person can check the model. And also use the dashboard. Third is use the dashboard to watch the AI. Fourth is plan to review, means these people should review, these people should meet and then review every 3 weeks or 3 months, whatever they decide, they just need to review it regularly. Let's look at the last point, transparency. People don't trust what they don't understand. So how we can make AI clear? So use the tool like SAP to show what parts of the data were important. Make short note of each model that says what it does and what it can't do. Keep log of all predictions. Show the confidence score so people know how sure the AI is. For example, if AI recommends product which is only 50% confidence, a human should double check. Sales team who used this course said they close more details because they know when to trust the AI. So what is the key points to remember here? So keep the data safe and ask for the permission. Make the AI fair for everyone. Third is help users understand what AI is doing and keep checking the AI regularly. Let's go over these 4 points again. Keep data safe and ask for the permission. Make AI fair for everyone, not just a certain group. Help users understand what AI is doing and keep checking the AI regularly. Remember, 70% of the company currently using AI, they will need to follow the new laws very soon. And 60 to 70% of the AI results might be unfair right now if we don't watch closely. AI is strong, but without a clear ethics, it can hurt more than it can help. So now I come to my last slide, which is thank you. So thank you so much for listening to me. I hope you enjoyed this session and you might have learned something useful. Using AI in Salesforce is very exciting, but we must always ask why we are doing this at the right way. Why we are not doing it the right way? We should always ask, are we doing it the right way? Like I said, AI is a superhero, but every superhero need a sidekick. Let that sidekick be ethics. Thank you again.
Perfect. Thank you, Kenta Kumar. Really great session. I don't see really questions in the chat, but for those again, we have a lot of people that actually watch these sessions offline afterwards. So if you are watching these afterwards, I don't know, did you share your contacts, Kenta Kumar?
I
So
have
people can
not.
find you. If you want, you can drop a comment there in the chats with your LinkedIn profile or something. And
Yeah.
people, if you have any questions, of course, reach out to Kenta Kumar or even reach out to us, and we are happy to help you out. I don't take more of your time. I know it's summertime. It's really sunny out there. Everyone is excited to just enjoy. I'm excited as well, to be honest, once I finish work. But yeah, I hope you have a great week and see you next week again. Okay?
Thank you
Take
so much
care
for
of
this
you.
session.
Thank you
Bye.
very much, Kenta Kumar. It's a pleasure. Thank you. Have a great day. Thank you.
You
Bye
too.
bye.
Thank you.